Hello everyone, and welcome to the demo of Dead in Antares, which is a survival management game with RPG elements. And let's just jump right in and try it out.
The blue planet.
Alright.
Earth.
Yep.
Earth is dying.
Oh yeah.
We were sent by the Global Committee on a last chance mission. Find new energy sources in the stars. Aboard the Ixion, Earth's most advanced spacecraft, with a team of so-called experts, chaperoned by yours truly. Captain Amelia Rosenhart, world-class hero. Nice line to add on my resume.
Sure.
Which one of you little rocks hides our salvation? Or will it be Ceres? Gosh, it's a long trip. What the?
Bet it is.
A singularity? Am I hallucinating things up? We're trapped in the gravitational field of this... Where the hell are we?
Oh, looks like a planet.
We're going down. Full speed. Crew stuck in cryo. Just perfect. No one dares to speak in the cockpit. We act. But is it already the end?
Considering that it's the start of the game, I'm gonna say no. Not yet, anyway. Snippets of broken sounds. Need to wake up? Okay. Huh? Alright. Sharp intercostal pain, heady buzzing. Breathing is fine. I'm not dead. With a painful but precise gesture, Amelia draws her gun and points it towards the voice. Where are we? I was piloting the ship and there was a flash? Captain, it's me, Dr. Erickson. Hello, William. Could you lower your weapon, please? Well? No sounds, no lights, no movements, nothing. And then... Damn, my gun. What happened? What about Ixion? Second Lieutenant Liu Yan, reporting for duty, Captain. We landed on this unknown planet around 22 terrestrial hours ago. Well, crashed would be more appropriate. Thankfully, we haven't suffered any human losses, so your piloting skills deserve some praise. Alas, the Ixion wasn't as lucky. It's in a disastrous state. 72 hours? You suffered a massive blow to the head, so we decided to put you in an artificial coma while we settled in. Ask about the crew. What about the others? If they're fine, where are they? In their respective hibernation pods, Captain. The central system initiated the security procedure and triggered protocol WP3672B. The primary buffer is defective and no longer reacts to the backup API's commands. Meaning? It means we'll need to unlock each pod manually, which will take time. They confident? No need to panic. We'll get through this. We have Lou! He's been 100 times more efficient than me, Captain. Ask about the crash? So what happened after our landing? Lou and I adhered to the regulations and protocols. We saved what we could, and the Ixion allowed us to execute the following tasks: putting out fires, sealing the hull, analyzing the atmosphere, and setting up camp outside. So what's the atmosphere like? High levels of toxicity, as one could expect. The good news is we can activate our subcutaneous breathing filters and and configure the atmospheric parameters, meaning we can explore the surroundings without immediate risk. The bad news is that the settings are managed by the ship's central unit, which is currently damaged. Of course it is. So long as its virtual memory is limited, the system will operate in backup mode unless we fragment and buffer the data in packets. Meaning we can only activate 5 respirators simultaneously at the moment, until Lou fixes the system, that is. Ask about the locale. We were supposed to land gently on Ceres, not crash head-on. We're not on Ceres, Captain. Wait, what? Where are we then? Somewhere outside our solar system, and I'm afraid I don't have the astrophysical knowledge to pinpoint precisely where. But that's impossible. Highly unlikely, rather. Okay, let's put this aside for the moment and focus on our survival. A rather thick jungle out there, so to speak. We've started to set up a camp near the Ixion. Roger that. Wait, what do you mean jungle? Inspect the exterior. Right, I see. Thanks for the comprehensive review. Good job. I think it's time you showed me your makeshift camp. I can't wait to see the decorations. You should take care of yourself, Captain. Don't worry, I've been through far worse. If you say so. Very purple, but beautiful. Holy fuck, that's beautiful. Let's be cautious, it's still too soon to get a thorough analysis of the dangers. What are your orders, Captain? We'll need provisions and drinking water. Take it from me, after being in so many shitty scenarios, everything else is a mere bonus. Regarding provisions, we've found enough to last a few days, and I also have some spare medication in my personal storage. Okay. Okay. How much stuff do we have? Okay, that's it. I'll eat you last if we get to that point. Well, anyway, it won't be enough once everyone's awake. Any other leads? We spotted debris from the ship nearby. With a bit of luck, we could salvage something useful. Good idea. Let's explore the surroundings and scrounge what we can. We'll see about the rest when we get there. You're about to undertake your very first expedition on Antares. Well, she doesn't have any sickness, so I could give her Murky. And I guess we get you cleared to, well, at least to him. Let's do Murky to you. Okay. So we're going here? Yeah, I guess so. Confirm. Oh, he will have to rest soon, probably. Ixion sensor module. Fragments of the Ixion 1, including a sensor system for navigation. One of the ship's modules, loaded with detection and exploration sensors, seems to have survived the crash. With enough elbow grease and engineering knowledge, the majority might prove reusable. Examine the debris. Though the damage looks extensive, most internal components are intact. Okay. An expert in navigation systems might be able to reconfigure what's left and make the camp's radar operational. However, taking the module back to the camp will require some effort. Alright. Can you patch this up, Lou? If I divert power from the cockpit's main power supply and plug in several extra batteries with direct voltage, meaning, meaning yes? Great, let's head back and do that now. And let's not forget to fetch some clean water for tonight. Yeah. Oh, there doesn't seem to be anything else to do here, so... Okay. Some worker slots are still available. Well... we should do that. Alright. Okay, strength and struggle. For every 25 points in a given state, Amelia produces 10% more items on water yield. Has 10% to all state losses. Plus 10%. Receives plus 20% experience. No self-care. Any disease, wound, and affliction applied to Amelia lasts one more day. Point blank shot, captain speech, hail of bullets. Okay, he's a sapper. And she's an ace. Okay. And he's the medic, right. Oh, that's nice. Huh. Oh, wow. So he should work alone then. Okay. Good to know. Okay. Okay. Well, they all seem to be fine at the moment. Alright. Objectives. Build all tier 1 camp stations. Work at the camp stations you have at your disposal. Alright. Yeah. Clean water. Alright, that's what I did up there. Can I do this? Ah, yes. Radar. Yeah. Can we place someone here? Yeah. All right. How's it going? Awesome. Working at the radar allows characters to discover new areas to explore during expeditions. Cool. He really needs to rest, though. As do you. Oh, boy. Yeah, nice. There's an issue in workshop needing to be resolved. Okay. What? Oh, there's nothing selected. But there's nothing to build, so... Well, we don't have the stuff for any of this, so... I'm not sure what to do here. Do I just remove you? Let's do that. I mean, you all really need to rest. Well, she's not as bad. So, maybe do this then. Alright. Time for her to rest as well. What do we have here now? Well, I can't really build those things. Because we don't have the materials. I don't know what we'd have to do there. Like, what constitutes as knowledge? I'll maybe have someone here then. Can I tell you to eat? Ah. There's a meals phase. Okay. You're about to continue the next phase, but you may want to pay attention to the following. Some leftover energy can be used to clean some murky water. Right. Sorry about that. Okay, that's enough for today. I guess our mining mission on Antares is on pause while we're repairing all this. That sucks. We left to find a solution to the terrestrial energy crisis, and now we've become another issue. Ugh, shit, my head. Captain? Well? Let me examine you. You suffered a nasty blow to the head, and I don't want to miss out on anything serious. Please, I insist. Yeah, accept it. Yeah, you're right. Better to be fighting fit before diving into the unknown. Besides, I've read his file. I know he'll do anything to help out. William meticulously examines the captain and eventually nods before letting out a sigh of relief. Okay, nothing serious, but I can say for a fact, without proper analysis tools, as the gravity and atmosphere are slightly off around here. Sorry to disturb you, Captain. I wanted to inform you that some camp stations require energy to function. I can repair a few spare batteries. They should suffice for now. Good work, Lou. You two get some rest. You deserve it. That's an order. Oh, good. It decreases it by a lot. Awesome. next? Which one is hydration? None of it. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. Well then. Day 2, we have sunny again. Requires the weather forecast upgrade of the shelter. Okay, for a reliable forecast. Although we do need to find more stuff. What is that? That may be how we get knowledge? I don't know. Not a clue. Well, we might as well have you get water again. Alerts? What? I mean, I don't know what the problem is there. I can't do anything. Okay, Captain, I couldn't help noticing that our method of manually collecting water is suboptimal to say the least. I've taken the liberty of integrating an energy module into our extractor's pumping systems. You can activate it for better output, but it will require power. The choice is yours. Thanks, Lou. Yes, that can be of use. Our batteries charge up every day, but our storage capacity is limited. We'll need to be careful not to run out. If you find the appropriate resources, I could augment our storage capacities further. If all else fails, we always have the option of generating energy with some rigorous pedaling. What? Me pedaling? Not on your life. Okay. Well, let's put you back there. I don't know what you did. Like, was he working on that? I don't know. Well, I don't think that they're gonna do anything there. I know. There we go. Okay. Oh, we get more than one. That's good. Large water-filled hole. Rock formation with a thin, darker-looking stratum. Sure. Ooh, boy. Hey! Alright. Okay, weird creatures. Alright. Done. Okay. Target any enemy in the front row. All allies. All enemies in the front row. Let's do that one. Okay. Okay. Flexible support in the back row, all allies except self. +1 damage resistance. In the front row, -1 damage resistance. Any enemy, any ally excludes self. Okay. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, all in front row. Any in the front row. Any ally. And enemies in the front row. At least they attacked him. Nice. All enemies in both rows. Ooh. Okay, so he heals. Yeah, let's do hers. Nice. Except for the evade. Okay. Oh, would have hoped for more damage, but okay. Again, would have hoped for more damage. Don't like that. Oh, that's their block. There we go. At least one is gone. Okay. Don't like buffing. Well, not when enemies do it. Nice. Hmm. Sure. Nice. Come on. Hmm. Well, we got through the armor, at least. Or block. Ooh! Nice. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Gonna need to cook those. You're facing an outcrop marked with a large crumbly and slightly shiny black stripe. It's likely to be some bituminous coal. With a bit of elbow grease, you could extract a good amount of carbon out of it. You also notice an inviting carpet of moss peppered with colorful tufts of grass. Yep. Let's mine the rock. Really? You don't feel very efficient, but you succeed in extracting a decent amount of carbon. Mining this vein is much more difficult than you initially suspected. Okay, well, I think that's all, yep. So let's end the expedition. Well, let's build that one. But you shouldn't be here right now. Because you all need to rest. I think we should stop for today. How about celebrating with a glass of filtered water and some freeze-dried proteins? I advise against it, Captain. Rationing our supplies is essential to surviving such hostile environments. Any intense activity without sufficient calories may seriously damage your body, and that's not the starving man talking, but the doctor. Do as you wish. I know I can skip dinner tonight. Find a compromise? No need to fight over this. You're both correct. No feast, no famine. We stick to the essentials without neglecting calories. Don't make me check whether you've finished your plate. And let's not argue like this. We need to stick together. How are repairs to the hibernation pods going? I can stabilize part of the life support protocol. I should be able to unlock one in the coming days. Great. We'll need everyone if we wish to make it back to Ceres. Ceres? So you really think we can get out of here? The ship is a ruin, bits and pieces scattered across several miles. We also need fuel and some... I know. But we have a mission and we must succeed. If we fail, then the Earth, our families, loved ones, everything we ever knew is doomed. We may not have landed where we were supposed to, but the goal remains the same. We will find a way to repair the ship, secure an energy source, and take it back to Earth, whatever it takes. We have the best experts in the freezer, and I'm confident that together we have a good chance of making it through this. William and Lou exchanged glances. It seems Amelia's confident speech worked. Smiles spread across their faces. However meager that chance may be. Okay. During the meals phase, minus 20, hunger, plus sickness. We need to use them after all. Oh, food has gotten rotten during the night, okay. He definitely needs to de-stress. Rainy, okay. Murky water. Okay, we don't have a fishing camp. Dented. Okay, well, I am going to end this video here. If this looks at all interesting to you, then do check it out on Steam. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!